What's going on, guys? Dawko back again. Hope you're fantastic today, and I wanted to do a actual video of the new Scott Games teaser what came out a few days ago. Basically, I was doing a live stream and a teaser came out just before, and we had a little bit of a discussion about the new teaser, but I haven't done an official video, so I want to do that today and bring on some new ideas for you guys to think about and what you guys think in the comment section. So yeah, basically a few days ago, Scott released a new teaser on scottgames.com. It consists of the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 minigame Freddy in the old location, where, if you remember, a man in a car comes out and kills a child who can't get inside while Freddy is feeding some kids some cake. And that's basically it. It's the exact same animatronic, it's the exact same sprite, but on the teaser, it's got like a rainbow fart. It's got a rainbow trailing off behind him while he's walking. And there's loads of different ideas what this could be. And yeah, I just want to talk about that. I also want to talk about a little tiny bit of information about the Freddy Files teaser on Five Nights at Freddy's 6 with Baby in that alleyway. Just a little bit of info about that too. We'll do the Freddy Files thing first, because that's a tiny little part what I need to discuss about. The illustrator who drew that picture on the Freddy Files book has gave us a little bit of information on what she was told to draw by Scott, and so it helps, obviously, guys, because if we're talking about a poster on a wall, that clown poster, we think, oh my god, it's going to be based around this clown animatronic on the poster. It's not the case here. Scott told Lady Fitzy, the person who drew this illustration, that she needs to draw this baby. Scott sent Lady an outline of the new animatronic, and he said draw that, and she did. But he said make it around a circus theme location somehow, and that's it. That's all Scott told her to do. So this alleyway and the garbage on the floor and the poster is not canon. The only canon part is the outline of this animatronic. So the pins and stuff, the real hair, and the hook as well, the massive claw, that's all canon, that's all legit. It's just the background and stuff, and maybe the eyes as well. Because all Scott sent was the outline of the animatronic. That's it. No like details of the face or anything. Just the outline of everything. So yeah, that's all I need to address, guys. Scott told her to do something based around a circus, as well as the outline of the animatronic. That's it. So yeah, that's all I need to say. Now let's move on to the Scott Games teaser. Like I said, guys, there's loads of different theories on what this could be. And the first one, obviously, is FNaF 6 going to be about the older location and the origin of the original murders? That's one of the key things that I want to be in the next game, because we still don't really know what happened at the older locations, do we? We haven't had a game focused on that yet. We've just had mini games. So we could have a game revolved around that, or flashbacks, which I'm going to talk to you about in a little bit, or again, more mini games based on this old location to help with the story. The reason why I was talking about flashbacks, guys, is because, as we know, the first FNaF 6 teaser was about Baby, and the Freddy Files teaser is about Baby, and the aftermath of her being kicked out by the Funtime animatronics, and she's left to put herself back together, and this is what she creates to herself. That is hard to link with the FNaF 2 old minigames at the old location. Old. Okay? We don't really know when Sister Location was set, but it's definitely after the murders. 100%. So, how do you make a game about Baby like years and years after the original murders? You can't do that unless, like I said, flashbacks or old mini games. That's basically the only way you can do that. And like we always wanted I've always wanted a game where there's different things to do each night, kind of like Sister Location, but like night 1 you're in a setting at the old location, and then night 2 you're in the present fending off baby and the other weird freak show animatronics, and then night 3 maybe you're back at the older location solving about the murders and stuff. I'd like something like that. If any of you guys have seen The Joy of Creation, it's like that, where each night is a different setting or a memory or a flashback, something like that. That's what I want. Or it could just be old mini games again, where we see what's happening again, but it's revisited and we get more information about the murders or whatever this teaser is. That's what I'd like to see. But it's not just the case of that, guys. If you remember a couple of months ago when Scott said he is delaying Five Nights at Freddy's 6, he talked about that he wanted to make some, you know, side projects on FNaF, kind of like FNaF World, like that was a side project. He wants to do some more of that. He talked about making a Tycoon, a Freddy Fazbear's Tycoon game where you're, like, it could be anything really. It could be a Tycoon game where you build your own pizzeria. It could be a Tycoon game where you feed customers at the pizzeria, feed them pizzas. People are suggesting that, well, Pop Goes was the first person who told me about this during the live stream, is that this teaser could be about a Tycoon game, which Scott was making as a side project, which he's working on now, as well as Five Nights at Freddy's 6, where it's an 8-bit themed game, not like FNaF World where it's all 3D model. It's just going to be an 8-bit game where it's a Tycoon game, whether you're building your own pizzeria or whether you're playing as this Freddy on the teaser and you have to feed cake to the children. Kind of like Diner Dash, if any of you guys have seen that game. You know, the typical Tycoon game where you own a restaurant and you have to make things for customers and give them to the customers on time, or they complain or they get angry. And that would be cool, actually. I had a lovely idea where you are feeding, or you've got your own pizzeria, or you're entertaining kids or feeding kids, and then in the background there's like Purple Man trying to kill kids, and you can't let him kill the kids, or you get bad reviews and stuff, or you lose money. Like, there's different problems, or maybe there's a bite or something. You have to like control the animatronics and, you know, to get the reviews to remain high. I'd like that. It's a cool idea, and I wouldn't mind that, because like I said, FNaF 6 is being delayed, which means it might take a while for it to be released. So why not, wouldn't it be a great idea that Scott said, okay, it's going to be a while until FNaF 6 releases. I'm going to make a Tycoon game in the middle of that delay. So, you know, the FNaF fan base has something to enjoy while I work on FNaF 6. I'm not putting it out of the question. It is a nice idea that this represents a Tycoon game, because, like I said, this teaser and the FNaF 6 baby teaser don't really combine together unless, like I said, it's flashbacks or old mini games. It seems to be a massive disconnection from this teaser to the whole Sister Location 2 concept, where we're going to see baby after Sister Location 1. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't really mind what we see. A FNaF Tycoon game or it linking with Sister Location 2. It doesn't matter to me, because I think both are really good ideas, and I think they can both work quite well, whether that happens or not. So I want you guys to decide whether you would want a FNaF Tycoon game, whether you think if that's interesting to you or not. And I'd like to know your suggestions on what you guys think this teaser could be, whether it links to Five Nights at Freddy's 6. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it. And the film as well. There's no new film news at all yet. And yeah, I'm still waiting on my copy of the Freddy Files, because I live in the UK, so we get everything last, which sucks. Also, guys, I wanted to ask you guys this. Guys, whether you guys want to see Theory Thursday to return. Because me and the guys have been discussing, like we said, in the live stream, in the WWF Charity live stream, we said to Scott, if you release teasers we'll bring back Theory Thursday. So, yeah, do you guys want to see it or not? Leave a like on the video if you do, and let me know in the comment section as well if you do as well. Because, you know, we did promise that we would bring it back, but I just want to double, triple check that you guys want it to return or not. That's all I want to know. So, yeah, that's basically my thoughts on this new teaser. It's a small teaser. I wouldn't say it's huge. It's just an 8-bit Freddy farting rainbows out his butt. What more can you say? You know, this is my job. I talk about a bear farting out rainbows. Lots of love, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I really do appreciate the support on this channel. And as always, I'll see you all next time.